everybody, back again with another video. We have 11 true scary story animations. Compilation was built on August 2020, so this is a brand new compilation, so let's get it started. It's not working.
I'm not one to ever pass up an opportunity for a good deal on some high-grade cannabis. So when I received a text from a friend of mine telling me that he could sell me a quarter ounce of some good shit for $25, I jumped at the chance. He led me on all day, telling me he would be dropping it off in the evening.
You look like a drug dealer. He looks like a drug dealer. He really does look like a drug dealer. Like, he doesn't look like the guy who gets the drugs. He looks like the guy who you see behind an alleyway selling you freaking drugs with cartoon bunny ears or some crap. I don't know. He looks like the guy that sells you fecal matter and tells you it's special weed.
Evening came, and so did the text saying he'd drop by later that night. And finally,
Don't do drugs. Stay in school, kids.
at 11:30 that night, I received a text that sent a ping of anxiety running
Stay in school. Do drugs, school, stay out.
through me. Sup, man? I'm headed out of town for the night. Your sack is in the garage under the ladder. I knew exactly what this entailed. I was to walk the 5 blocks to his old residence, a mutual friend's house where he lived in a loft in the garage, slip in unnoticed by the neighbors, search until I found it, leave the money, and be on my merry way.
Well, this don't seem illegal whatsoever. This is totally not against the law. No. Freeze.
Simple, right?
No.
Wrong.
I was
The walk started off sketchy enough, with the lone streetlight on the block going out as I left, plunging me into this unnatural pseudo-darkness. I walked along in silence, the only sound coming from the highway some distance.
This boy looked like a dried up Raisin Bran cereal crisp. He looks like if frickin' what's that kid's name? Charlie from the Chocolate Factory went on drugs after Charlie and them died. After Willy Wonka died.
Away. I'd walked this walk before, even at this hour, but I couldn't shake this anticipation in my gut.
You're gonna be butt raped.
I reached the house, which I must say is absolutely terrifying at night. Something didn't seem right. My friend is very strict with his bedtimes. This meant that the house was dark at exactly 10 p.m. each night. Tonight, though, there was a glow coming from the first floor. This could have been a number of things. Maybe he had other friends over, brought a girl home, getting a late-night snack. I quickly reassured myself as I stepped through the door into the pitch-black garage.
Boy, you better knock on that door. You don't break into your friend's house, even if he's selling you some cannibal Lecter crap.
I closed the door behind me and got to searching. The garage is separated into
We can make door closing sounds, but not pitter-patter of the feeders.
To an upstairs and downstairs to save space. Upstairs, there's a washer and dryer, while downstairs was box storage that led under the stairs, forming a cave-like lair. Not gonna lie, it felt like a robbery simulator, rummaging through my friend's garage unnoticed, looking for drugs. My heart began to race at the thought. It really started racing, though, when I heard the heavy footfalls stomping their way toward the inside garage entrance. I'd kicked a paint can on accident, so they probably heard it. Now, my first instinct told me that I should make myself known. It was my friend's place after all. He probably even knew about the whole deal. We'd laugh, he'd point out where it was, and I'd be on my merry way. And that's when I realized something. My friend does not own a single pair of boots. In a split instant, I had ducked down under the floorboards behind some boxes. The door out.
Where the fuck did you? What was that? Oh, hell no, I'm watching creepy shit and somebody just shut my door. And the worst part is, I'm home alone. I'll cut a bitch. I will cut a bitch. I will cut a bitch. I swear to God. I will cut a bitch. I will cut a fucking bitch. Feet on the desk. 1 knife, 2 knife, 3 knife. Let's get this shit started.
Outside was quite far away, the footsteps quickly approaching, so escape was not an option. I had to hide it out.
Should've brought a weapon.
I was so confused. I felt like I was in a slasher movie, hand over my mouth to keep from hyperventilating and everything. I listened as the door slammed open, the footsteps creaking slowly along the floorboards just inches to my right. They paced around the garage for what seemed like ages, grunting and taking heavy labored breaths. They stopped at the top of the stairs, never making their way down though. Soon enough, they made their way back into the house, slamming the door behind them. As soon as the door clicked, I bolted, and I didn't stop running until I was back home, tucked away in bed. Every single light in the house on for the rest of the night. I wasn't about to get the cops involved with the situation, lest they go searching and get my friend in trouble, so I simply sent him a text message and went to sleep. I awoke to 2 texts in the morning.
Hold on, you said you left all the lights on. Why were your lights out? You lying cunt. I mean, you can't say that word on the internet.
The first was a message from my dealer friend, asking me if I was alright. The second was a text from the friend who owned the house, telling me he got stuck at a friend's house overnight. I was so fucking confused. Later that day, the friend with the house sent me news links over Facebook with no caption. It was a news report about a burglary and murder that took place on my friend's street. 2 houses had already been confirmed as being broken into in the middle of the night. The first was the home of an injured veteran. He was found in the bedroom, a 9mm slug lodged into his head, all the valuables in the house gone. The second house was my friend's.
Okay, well, that was a very interesting video. We're only gonna watch one today. There are 11. We're gonna watch one, because I'm saving the big finale for Halloween, which I will not be filming on Halloween, sadly, because I am not a big star YouTuber. I have a job, and I work on Halloween, so to make enough money for you guys to get some good entertainment out of me when I can give it to you. But until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Please subscribe, share this video to your friends, tell them to please subscribe, share some love, send it to their friends, send it to everyone. Get this trending.